Good morning, everyone. I would like to begin this morning by thanking everyone who attended the Junior YBA spaghetti dinner last night. Yes, that was last night. I didn't see some, no. But thank you very much. Our organization really appreciates all of your support each and every year. And I wanted to give a special thanks to our chair people, Sydney Takeda and Gabby Griffey, who both did an amazing job at a very stressful event. And I would like to personally thank our huge team of parent volunteers and all the YBA members who worked so hard to make it a successful night. We couldn't have done it without all of you. So, happy Valentine's Day, everyone, right? Obviously, I always like to plan my Dharma talks ahead of time, and today had a natural topic that I, was inclined to follow. Today is Valentine's Day. It's the day to celebrate love. And when you think about it, it's such a big part of our society. It's a big part of our nation. Even think about love songs. Love songs everywhere on the radio, huge part of your life, huge part of our culture. So before I begin today's talk, let's try to guess some love songs, okay? But I'm not going to sing them. I'm going to say the lyrics. And it's going to be a little harder. But I'm not going to say the lyrics. Kermit's going to say the lyrics. So he's just going to say them, okay?
Okay, hi-ho.
Okay, so ready? He's going to say the lyrics. You guys can yell out the artist first, then the title of the song, okay? Okay.
Hi-ho. This thing called love. I just can't handle it. This thing called love. Okay.
Queen. What's the title? Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Okay, not so easy, huh? You said, this is going to be easy. All right. We're going to keep going until you guys get them. This one you'll never get.
If I should stay, I'll only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
Right? What's the title?
And I will always love you.
Okay, all right. You got it. That was good. Okay. All right. This one, I expect you all to get. Maybe I should make him speak in front of the mic so it looks more realistic. Okay.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
Okay. What's the title? But I can't help falling in love. Okay, you got that one, right? That was easy. Okay, older. Go back to the 50s, okay? Oh.
Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch.
What's the title? Righteous Brothers? Wow, little kid yelled Unchained Melody. Very good. Okay, last one. Try to do an easy one.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Let me be the one you come running to.
Now you know, right? Al Green, Let's Stay Together. All right, that was supposed to be the ending finale one that you were all supposed to get. Okay, bye Kermit, thank you. He lives under there. No. Okay, Kermit lives in this podium all the time, so he's there. Okay, so love songs, that was supposed to be an exercise in how much we all shared in common, but it didn't quite work out that way. So Because love is such a huge part of our lives. It's in our music, it's in our art, our movies, TV shows, novels, right? It's such a huge part of our lives. But I'm not going to lie to you here today. Valentine's Day, it stresses me out. Stresses me out. It's a lot of pressure. And my poor wife. See, you don't even know why she's poor wife. You guys already agreed. But my poor wife, she really gets shortchanged on this holiday. Because I used to own a restaurant, right? And I would always have to work on Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day was the busiest day of the year for me at the restaurant. So it always represented such a day of stress and hard work for me. And when I look back, it was always a busy day for me even before I owned a restaurant because I used to wait tables. So I had to work on Valentine's Day too. So for the last probably quarter of a century, Valentine's Day has been a really busy day for me. So I never looked at it as a day to celebrate love and romance, right? I only saw it as a real stressful day and a day of responsibility. But now, having sold the restaurant over 2 long years ago, I no longer have to worry about all that. And let me tell you, everything's completely different now. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Janet was like, what? What do you mean? It's exactly the same. But I've come to realize the cold, hard truth. I used to use the restaurant as an excuse, but the truth of the matter is that I'm simply terrible at romance. Oh, I know, that's hard to believe. I know. You look at me, you see this, I know. You see this, you think, man, that guy, oh yeah, you know. But sadly, that is not the case. And to make matters worse, we are all so connected now with social media, right? So now everybody has instant access to all the great things that all the other husbands are doing for their wives, right? And so now they no longer have to just wonder if I'm romantically challenged. They have proof now on Facebook. So I'm going to unfriend all of you husbands that made those special dinners, everybody that posts a beautiful piece of jewelry. I'm unfriending all you guys right now. But falling in love is easy. Staying in love is a whole nother deal, right? It takes a lot of commitment and it takes a lot of work. When you're young and you fall in love for the first time, it is so powerful. It's all consuming. It impairs your judgment and it takes over your entire being, right? And there's such a fine line between being in love and being blinded by love. When you're finding new love, for example, you're meeting someone for the first time. Oh, I love this girl. I love the way she talks. You know, she's so cute, the way she talks out of the side of her mouth. She's so cute. I love it, right? Oh, I love the way she eats. She eats like a little, you know, I love the way she eats because it's new love. That's not you, Janet. Don't worry, you don't eat like that. But it's new love. Because when it's new, you're so enamored by everything that's new. Everything's so cute. But just remember, all the things that you thought was cute in the beginning, give it a couple years, and those are going to be the things that annoy you the most. Oh, God, I hate the way she eats. No. But that's what it is when it's new, right? So it's hard to know whether love is real or imagined. Because when you fall in love for the first time, you barely even know what's happening. And sometimes the thing that you end up falling in love with is more of an image in your mind rather than the actual person itself, right? You fall in love with this image. And that's why it's so intense and powerful, because your mind can create perfection, right? And that's why it's called falling in love. It's not called, walking in love. It's not called analyzing in deep thought in love, right? It's called falling, because you're falling down without a safety net into love. You can't eat. You can't sleep. You can't do your homework. That's all teenagers normally anyway, right? All you can do is think about that other person. All you want to do is be near that other person. And it has a physical effect on your body. And no matter how right or wrong that person is for you, there is nothing that anybody else can say or do to change how you feel, right? There's nothing. You are in the zone. But in Buddhism, we are taught to see the world as it truly is. And I remember something that Reverend Bob used to always say to us when we were younger. He would say that you cannot truly love someone else until you know and love yourself. Okay? You cannot truly fall in love with someone else until you know and love yourself. It is fundamentally important to develop yourself as a person first and know who you are before you could ever honestly love another person. You must develop and nurture yourself and learn about what you like and what you want. Because if you don't know who you are and what you want, how can you possibly know who you want to be with, right? It's easy to project that image on someone else and blame somebody else, but you have to know first. And there's so much pressure to be in a relationship when you're younger. You know, there's so much pressure. I remember, walking down the hallways in high school, seeing all these other young couples, they're always holding hands, right? They got little notes they pass each other, they got their names on each other's backpacks, and whatever, like, and you say, but you really wish that was you, right? And there's so much pressure when you're at that high school age and when you're a young age, and you think everybody around you's in love. Everybody's a couple, and you can't help but wonder, what's wrong with me? Why am I not them? Why do I not have someone? But what I'm trying to tell the younger people today, or anybody, although it seems like it's everybody else, the reality of it is that it is not everybody else. That's just something that you kind of project in your own mind. So don't fall into the pressure of trying to be with someone else just because it seems like that's what everybody else is doing. There is no rush, and all things will happen for you when you are ready. So know your own timetable and know what's right for you, okay? And don't worry about everybody else. Take the time to cultivate real and meaningful relationships, not just romantic relationships. Because as exciting as the romance is, when you turn the clock forward many years later, ask yourself, how many of you are still friends with exes, right? And how many of you are still friends with the true friends that you established when you were a young age? How many of you are still friends with exes? That's good. That's good. See, the rest of you knew not to raise your hand because your wife was all, which one are you still friends with? Huh? No, not kidding. These are strong, stable relationships, so they can confidently say, yes, I am. So, no, but I guess the point of that is just remember, those are the relationships that remain with you for the rest of your life, more so than not. So the emphasis should be put more on those relationships than pursuing that romantic dream that you think everybody else is doing. So just remember this on this wonderful Hallmark-created holiday, nationally recognized holiday. Just today, just celebrate true love. But more importantly, celebrate loving and appreciating yourself. Take the time to develop who you are as a person before you worry about developing a romantic relationship with somebody else. There is no rush and there is no pressure except what you end up placing on yourself. Please join me in closing Gassho. Before you can love another, you must learn who you are and love who you are. Loving another does not mean losing sight of who you are. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. Everybody sing it now. The love boat. Sharing it. Okay. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Wonderful.